We needed to make some money, so we got a brand new shop space. We've been looking for somewhere to sell our quirky pieces for some time, and we thought Red Brick Market might be a good fit for us. It's a huge space filled with lots of independent traders, all selling their own quirky or unique items, all of the types of things you can't find on the high street. Our new booth is about 3 by 3 meters. It's not the biggest, but we think it's going to be a great source of income for us. The first thing we had to do was paint the walls. I decided to go for this blue colour as I thought it would really show off our stock well. I got in there and painted the entire thing, giving it 2 coats over all the walls. I hand painted this sign from an old door about 5 years ago and wanted to hang it in pride of place. The only problem is, it was quite low and I thought people would bash their heads on it, so it had to be moved to the wall. Now, if you remember, we have had a shop space before, but when we set up that one, we had a mass of stock all ready to go. This time, we've started with very little stock, so it's a race to fill it. I do want the stock that we have to still look good, so I always give everything a clean with furniture polish. A few weeks later, they gave us a phone call to tell us that a more prominent space had opened up, and that if we wanted to, we could move to that. So, it was time to pack up and move again.
Don't need someone to save me, no, and don't come running to blame me. From miles away I can tell that something's off. The way you look and how you pause when you talk, I think I said enough. You said you love for me something brand new.
It was then time to put everything back into place and try and make it more presentable. This time I didn't bother to paint the walls because I thought the white colour was neutral enough. I'll be sharing how we create our products in future episodes, so make sure to hit up that subscribe button and make sure that if you're enjoying this video you give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to get hold of any of the paint and products that we use in any of our videos, you can also head over to 81vintage.co.uk to see our range. I have found that the market for signs has recently changed, so the more outrageous they are, the better they sell. And of course it was time to hang up our sign again. The only problem is, our next door neighbour is called 8 Vintage. That might be confusing. This is how it looked in our new space at the end of the day. Obviously going to need some work, but we've still got some setup to do. A lot of the stall holders are saying that they're having things go missing and that there's been, a lot of theft in the past. And someone posted the other day just 7 items of clothing that they couldn't find and had been taken. And these items worth like £100 or something. So it does seem like we need to have a security camera. So I'm gonna try, if I can, this has got a 5-volt power pack in the back of it. I don't know where the original charger's gone for it, but I have got a 5-volt adapter that came off an old light. So I'm gonna hopefully try and Frankenstein that power pack into this camera. Okay.
What they had between all the shops.
So this is actually an old lunch bag, got everything to do with pricing in it. I keep this in the car so that I'm never without it, and I've got lots of different things in here. I always like to keep a cloth because I find that if your items aren't clean, then they don't sell as well. So a cloth to wipe down is really important. I like to have different types and sizes of tags. I've got various sizes, so I've got the big luggage tags in multiple colours. I find that these are particularly good for furniture and for sale items. So if you have an item that you want to sell and you want it in the sale, writing the price on big on one side is really important, and people then spot that, you know, it's a good buy. The other thing you want to do is make sure that every item in your booth is priced. If it's not priced, it can't sell. It's also important to write a brief description of the item, because sometimes people can swap tags to get something a bit cheaper. I've then got the smaller tags, which I got off Amazon. Also got a roll of stickers. So stickers are particularly handy for smaller items or items that don't have anywhere for a tag. I've also got some tape. I got pens, multiple pens. And so now the challenge is on to fill a space, add new items constantly, create new items, and of course we'll be sharing all of that in future episodes on the channel. I hope you enjoyed seeing our shop space. It's in its very early days, so you'll be sure to see more of it in future episodes as we go. And of course, all of the things we create in future episodes are going to be headed to the booth to be sold. As always, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please do remember to give it a like and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not already to catch all of my future episodes. I post 5 videos a week as I go full-time in my creative business. If you want to get hold of any of the paint and products that we use to create the items we sell in our booth, you can head over to 81vintage.co.uk. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next episode.